A pleasure to meet all at last, and welcome back to Honest Jade Nowak, Snacker Attacker. So right off the bat, I would just like to address real quickly that I do have lots of new material to work with on the channel, and I do have lots of other things that I'm hoping are only going to keep getting better from here on out. But right now, I guess it's time for me to go dive on into the territory that I've gone into before, and, well, talk about another little diet product that I've also not known for very long. This is basically known as Kettle brand potato chips. Sharing size, sea salt, great taste, nature. Yeah, that's what the entire bag says. It's pretty much a mouthful at this point. The brand is, of course, known as Kettle. Yeah. So, of course, that's a good indication that, well, you got yourself, well, something good coming along, but ultimately, I can't necessarily describe how these chips are, in fact, but wow. I guess I don't really know what else to say about these. Well, first of all, these are just your typical sort of kettle cooked potato chips with a little oil glazed on top, but I guess the real big thing to note about these is that, well, in comparison to most other things here and there, the Kettle brand potato chips as a whole, they sure do have some pretty good taste and texture to them. Man, they are pretty darn messy. Messy in a good way, though. So, overall, I guess oh man. Guess I'm eating more than I'm talking at this point, so well, what I can tell from the nutrition facts label, there certainly are lots of things out here that might be worth noting. There are lots of different things out here to note that there is also 9 grams of fat, 110 milligrams of sodium, 2 grams of fiber, 2 grams of protein, no sugar, so that's definitely one good thing out there to know. Then you also got yourself some iron and potassium, which is pretty good. But the real thing about this that I really like about anything like this is that, well, take a look at the ingredients on this. Yeah, potatoes, safflower, sunflower, canola oil, and sea salt. That's pretty much all you need, in a way. The usage of canola oil to fry these things, it only just means that at this point, they sure know how to make it as simple as possible, yet try their best to make it very tasty, but also to try and keep it low on calories. But there are 150 calories a serving, so it seems to be that we don't always have this stuff around here that we like to have, even though the ingredients show that they're all natural ones. I mean, canola oil, sea salt, potatoes, sunflower or safflower. It's ingredients like those that we really like to have in our products to make it as natural as possible. But in most cases, it's things like those that don't really seem to come together the way that we want it to in order for it to have very low amounts of calories. So, Kettle brand potato chips, I feel like it nailed it in terms of how things go when it comes to trying to find good ways to get going on a diet, but maybe a few selective things out there might be the best option here. Especially if we're trying to get Kettle chips to have lower amounts of calories and lower amounts of caloric intake as a whole. So I guess that's pretty much going to cut it for right now, but I will say that these things sure do a pretty good job at trying to be a lot better in most ways. So that's probably going to be it for right now, but if you want to see more, go down to my channel. Make sure that you like, subscribe, comment, follow me on social media, and stay on the Hollywood side.